Mulere Steven, Karibani Sharks, kuna Ndani.
Usishike Steven Mulere Bwire. Hiyo jina ni ngumu kusema. Shakespeare.
Akuje Gor, tutampea jezi number 7.
Jezi number 7 ilikuwa ya nani?
Wewe shida yako. Tutampea jezi number 7.
7 ilikuwa ya nani? Si ndio nauliza.
Ni anauza wananon kila siku.
Sharif Musa. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you.
Mbona unaambia Sharif shame on you?
Wewe ndio naambia shame on you juu ya kusema ati mtapeana jezi yake.
Si ndio akienda majua hii?
Steven Bwire. Napenda ukijana. Anaweza kimbia. Oh my god. As a Kariobangi Sharks fan, today I am over the moon. So guys, welcome back to another episode of Ndani. DJ. Oh, producer. Pole. DJ tulikuwa tunaongea kuhusu stuff za DJ. Poleni.
Disc jockey.
Yeah. Welcome to another episode. Thank you guys for joining us today. Tunajua last time there was no episode. Me and Sheng tuko tunafeel poa. Tulikuwa tumetravel. Shakespeare. Talk to us.
Mwambaje?
Atuamba uambalo. Ama walikuwa nasemaje?
Kariobangi mnafunzwa shule gani?
Sina la kuamba, naamba uambalo. Si ndio hiyo, si hivyo ndio nimesema. Sina la kuamba, naamba uambalo.
Pole mkost. Bandari wamekuja weekend moja makumi ushajua Kiswahili.
Hapana, nimeenda Dar es Salaam nikafunzwa Kiswahili kaka. Hamtoniweza. Hawakukula. But hamtoniweza nyie, Wajua nilipokuwa kule baharini nikibariza nikipigwa na upepo wa Mikocheni.
Kubariza ni nini?
Kubarizi.
Don't nini my parade bada. Hata nimesahau English. Nilikuwa nasema nini? Nilipokuwa kule Mikocheni tulipopatana bongo,
No, it's not. No.
We producer tu anataka tu kuniharibia. But yeah, so guys, we had the pleasure of visiting the beautiful Dar es Salaam in Tanzania. Let me say, in my experience.
In our experience. Unaniongelelea pia?
Kila mtu ajiongelele. Kila mtu ajiongelele. In my experience, Dar es Salaam is amazing. I was so in love. Like
the second best city in Africa after Nairobi.
Obviously.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, wow. So yeah, we had a nice time. Shida ni wale waoga wakupotea. Wanafaa wachange jina kutoka kwa Simba FC wajiite waoga FC. Walitoroka. Tumetoka Nairobi, tumekuja hadi Dar es Salaam kuwatch derby, Kariakoo derby. Tumejitayarisha, tuko na bendera, tuko na jezi,
tuko na firimbi,
vuvuzela,
tuko na kipenga, si firimbi, kipenga.
Kipenga cha kupuliza. Tuko na hizo vitu zote hadi maji tumejitayarisha.
Yani hadi tumekula chipo mayai for lunch.
Imagine.
Ndio tukuje tupige nduru huko mkitandiko.
Tulifika hata tukukaa. Haraka kuoga kwenda.
Lakini Angatia naye anaanga bahati. Hizo ni timu gani ana supportingi?
Simba nao kutoroka. Walisikia Yanga wanakuja wakasema, hapana. Tumekatazwa kuingia kwenye uwanja. Lakini
Harmonize aliwaulizanga, wewe uogopi?
Waliogopa. Hapo wakiongozwa na ule mkubwa wao kabisa anayeitwa Alikiba. Lakini mimi nilikuwa nimejam, si uongo by the way. Hakuna venye tutatoka Kenya tuende Tanzania alafu mnakosa kucheza aje. But all the same tulienda tukashangilia Duke akiwa 10. Duke moja fundi wa mpira.
Fundi la mpira.
Yeah.
Nilikuwa naisha. Kwa stand nilikuwa radedi. Fundi la mpira.
Duke ndo ule. But honestly,
na mwenzake mwana wa mfalme
Dube.
Prince
Dube. Yeah, so we had fun. We got to see players we usually see on the television. Akina Aucho Khalid. Sheng alikuwa ni kama kasichana kamaona Justin Bieber.
na grow
Aucho mpaka kaenda kwambia tafadhali kaka na kuomba tupige picha moja hapa nje.
Hata mkupost hiyo video nikisainiwa jezi yangu ya Gor.
Alafu after amepiga picha anasema mimi ni shabiki mkubwa wa Gor Mahia. Ulikuwa unachezea Gor Mahia, nikaa Ucho juu alikuwa anachezea Gor Mahia.
Hapana, umeharibu.
Surely
nasikia nervous.
Alikuwa na feel nervous, si uongo. But yeah,
niseme.
Sema.
Venye tu wewe ni sister wangu mkubwa, uko na bahati.
Sema.
Ningekutoanisha but ni sawa.
Tunataka sibling rivalry.
Hapana. I'm a changed man. Naweza jam nianze kusikia. Unajua hii wiki venye imekuwa diambo.
Mena TZ me reconcile.
Tulikuwa bonding.
We had to be there.
Tulikuwa
Bonding experience.
Mlienda na nani TZ?
Tulienda na Brenda Mongina na the one and only Kuria Hernandez. Tulijibamba kwanza kwa stadium. But there were some few things I need to highlight when it comes to Kenya and Tanzania. The differences in the football. Now, why I'm highlighting this is because when we left the stadium after younger players had kutrain, whatever, and they were leaving, we left together with Duke. And as we left the stadium, there were so many fans waiting for the players outside there. It felt like a celebrity culture shock. Like, you see how people outside Kenya, because I don't feel like Kenyans actually appreciate celebrities.
Isipokuwa sisi. Unajua venye huu tu appreciate. Sisi. By the way hatu uko TZ. Tulipatana na wafanso.
Fan wa AFC.
Fan wa box to box. AFC ni
sawa
apili.
pole. Fan wa box to box mwenye ni fan wa AFC. Yeah. But the thing is, why I think Tanzania are doing so much better. No, not in general, the whole league. Let's focus on Simba, Yanga, because obviously they are the two biggest clubs in Tanzania.
Pamba Jiji.
Yeah, sawa. Tuongeze Pamba Jiji hapo. When you leave the other teams kando, akina Kagera, nini hivyo, Namungo. When you take Simba, let me just focus on Simba and Yanga. Because we know their rivalry and like how big they are. So Simba and Yanga, you come and compare that to Kenya currently. Obviously, the biggest derby we have is AFC and Gor Mahia.
Gor Mahia and AFC makumi. Priorities.
Mimi naangalia in terms of alphabetical order. Wewe kama unataka kuangalia vitu zingine ni shida yako. So you look at that, and probably Shabana, because they have currently, I believe they have the biggest fan base. So why is there such a huge pull for people supporting the two big clubs in Tanzania compared to Kenya right now? I know Kitambo that was that time, but we're speaking of right now, because I know kutakuwa na watu kwa comment section wakisema Kitambo hata hii ilikuwa. No, I'm speaking of right now. I think it's because we don't utilize the resources that we have. For example, if you look at celebrities and you associate them to the different clubs in Tanzania, you know obviously someone like Ali Kiba and Mario, two biggest supporters of Simba. You look at Yanga, Diamond Platnumz and Harmonize. So as you're looking at the overall scope of the celebrity culture intertwined with football, there's obviously going to be people who are going to be pulled to come to the stadium because of the celebrities. Because they have created this banter around where, as in, uyu Mario akiimba, anasema, mi ni shabiki wa Simba, sijui nini, whatever. So in his songs, hata kama tu ni wimbo ya Mikocheni, ama whatever song he's singing, ni ya love, he has to incorporate the club that he supports. So in a way, bring your authenticity in such a way that new wote mna feel like you have to embrace your culture. In Kenya right now, okay, let me give you an example. Someone like Harmonize. Harmonize anaweza kunimia squad yote ya Yanga. He actually even sang about it. So right now if you are to go to Harmonize and say name me the squad ya Yanga, he'll probably name all the players. And you ask him about Simba, I am sure he can at least mention like 6 or 7 players in Simba. When you come to Kenya, which celebrity out there do you think you will go to them and ask them, name me squad ya Gor Mahia?
King Kaka.
Sawa basi. But I haven't seen him at the stadium anytime.
Jibu ilikuwa nayo.
Nilikuwa hivi because he's one of our biggest fan by the way.
We don't see him in the games. That's what I'm saying.
Ali relocate na Hill.
Oh please.
Jokes.
When I'm saying that, I'm actually saying not just supporting the club ukiwa uko nje. Supporting where you show up. Because let me tell you, whether you believe this or not, people are actually influenced to come and do things because of other people. Whether you like it or not, it does happen. So I would think like for AFC and Gor, if they were to take advantage of the celebrity culture that is in Kenya, they would actually pull huge numbers. They would actually get to be able to collab. Like just imagine a player and an artist wako featured in the same video, like in terms of wanna shoot maybe music video, the celebrity helps to promote the jerseys of the team. And it's so easy to get these people to come and support the clubs.
Me thinks like uko unajua TZ hata ukiona wasanii wanaingia kwa hiyo like kwa hizo game nini like wao kuna something like kuna value, kuna kitu wanatoa kwa hizo game. Like kuna monetary value, like kuna vitu mingi juu kama hapa Kenya makumi tuseme tu kweli. Players wenyewe kuna teams zina struggle na mambo na like players wenyewe wana struggle sijui kuna nielewa chenye nasema like hata msanii akuje kwa team, for example Calligraph akuje Gor, Octopus achukue Sharks ama achukue whatever team, like ina yeye value anatoa hapo ba kulipwa ba kufanywa ambassador wa hiyo team, ni value gani nyingine anapata hapo kwa hiyo nini. That is kama hata Gor watakubali kulipa Calligraph ama AFC watakubali kulipa msee yote wao whatever. Sijui kuna nielewa. Like kuna vitu wanatoa hapo, kuna value wanapata kutoka kwa hiyo nini. So me thinks kina Mario wana enjoy like other than like kuonekana na team nini. Kuna vitu wanatoa tu hapo like tu kama streams zao, like obviously kuna wasi tu.
Sasa okay, let me cut you short kidogo. Of all those things you have said, you don't think that Kenya would be able to do such a thing. Let me take you back. For example, ile opening whatever, what was it called, open day, let me say police day something. They had, I was there for the police day, and they got to walileta 3 artists, I believe. Jimwat, there was 2 other artists. Oh my god, I can't recall. And it was successful in my opinion, in as much as Jimwat Sai a hit like the time when he was singing under 18. It still was a good opportunity for them to try and mesh those 2 things together. If we continue making excuses of monetary value, let me tell you one thing I am so sure of. These teams have money. There's no way a team like Shabana consistently every week they bring in, for all their home games, they bring in around 1.5 million game week. That's only for the entrance na nini. Ujaangalia mambo ya jersey sales, and then you tell me they also have sponsorship, and you tell me they can't afford to get at least hata Nyashinski.
Shida hata si ku-afford makumi. Shida ni hiyo pesa itatoka kweli.
Itatoka. Itatoka, acha nikwambie. Itatoka.
Unajua Shabana, unaona kaa Shabana sahi, si ati hawajui like wanaweza fanya hivi. for example last season kuna games kadhaa na natumia KFC juu najua like hiyo mimi nili experience. Charisma alikuwa ni fan wa AFC hadi sahi. But sasa ni ile AFC najua maybe hawajui but kuna vitu hata hawa embracing. Team zetu pia makumi zina struggle na social media one. Sasa ndo teams zimeanza kuimprove. Kai season teams mingi zimeanza kuimprove hiyo nini ya social media. Like kufika hiyo nini yenye au wase like wamefika like huko TZ like kuchukua ina take time na shida yetu we don't embrace like atu embracing vitu new kila time tunatakanga kubaki like tume sijui kwa anielewa like penye tuko tunafanya tu the normal things like the normal things juka police kama polisi walikuwa na police day Gor ku launch kit zao uliona wali launch sijui zinafanywa nini ya studio nini mimi nilikuwa nadhani zitalaunchiwa for example kama Tusker ile like kwa hall wanaita 1-2 wana have a performance like kitu moja wana launch jerseys ni home kit nini but hapo sisi tuliona tu jerseys zimewekwa kwa huko studio zimepigiwa wase picha nini na zikawekwa nje na ni one of the biggest teams kwa nini Shabana wame launch jezi zao juzi same thing
no yao ilikuwa nje Raila alikuwa Sakaja alikuwa it was a whole big thing Shabana
ndo nasema like Shabana mambo na unaona kwa hiyo nini ya Shabana ya ilikuwa last weekend on Sunday after ile game yao niambie kama hapo juu culture yetu ya ball ni atu embrace like hiyo nini unasema ya celebrities nini sasa ingekuwa game kaa hiyo embarambamba ni msanii mkubwa
Nyashinski ni Mkisi kama hivyo ndio unataka kusema
mimi natafuta fan wa Shabana
kwa nini Nyashinski hezi kuwa fan wa Shabana
sidhani
Nyashinski will you support Shabana honestly if you ever see this video please but no Sheng I feel like at this point you are giving too much excuses for these people no it's not skiliza Sheng if Shabana are able to do all these things which have been proving so hard for other people to do it's time we call out these clubs we can't continue saying they won't do we'll ask you why are you not doing
and we do it every time makumi last season tulikuwa tunaongea mambo ya social media tukatandika ndo nasema tukatandika Gor vita hapa social media imeimprove
unaona imeimprove
na nini
sasa like, ndio hiyo if we don't talk about it
si excuses ni kuambia like hivi like venye tumeelewa tunawaambia hivi ndio iko xxxx wakiona wana move forward kama Shabana wanulizanga after every game kitu mnataka to change nini about our players fans sijui nini our team weenda hapo rant yako yote admin wa Shabana ana reply by the way ka leo amekuwa tu uko fan de huko leo
okay so let's do this let's just give out a message to these clubs you guys need to be serious you guys don't take your clubs seriously and I think there's more revenue that clubs can make if they only use the resources that are in front of them I'm sure mka invite Bien siku moja kwa game ya AFC most probably ata support AFC not because of any reason that anyone might know ama maybe ni fan wa Gor invite him tell him just come and watch the game hivyo tu nini you're not telling him about ambassadorship nini
yani fan wa Harambee
I'm sure yani fan wa Harambee that one everyone knows even when I interviewed him he said he loved the team
and so, you don't say
Calm down.
So you guys need to take advantage of that and this is for me to give a shout out to Shabana. Thank you for showing other clubs that you guys are the boss. Because honestly, when it comes to taking advantage of the fan base, of the money, of the revenue, of every single resource and opportunity available to you, you guys have consistently been top tier. So thank you for setting a good precedent. Hizi clubs zingine, let them continue not being serious with what they have. Because honestly,
gani?
the fact Gor Mahia and AFC, because those are the two biggest, the years that these two clubs have been in existence, wanafaa kuwa at the same level na Yanga, wanafaa kuwa at the same level na Simba, but look at them, wako huko nyuma tu bado. And whether we like it or not, whether mtakuja hapo mnibash kwa comment section, you guys know I'm saying the truth. Yanga and Simba are way ahead of AFC and Gor Mahia. So yeah, you guys need to be serious, because I don't feel like any of you are serious. Yes. Now let's move on.
So goja. So
Hiyo discussion may take so long.
Shida ni si ati uko serious ama ligi yetu pia iko serious.
If you guys start being serious on your own, the league will start being serious.
Ndo tupewe kikombe we tuendelee. Hivyo.
Apana, I am not speaking of anything about the league. Me, I'm saying you guys, the amount of money that Gor Mahia and AFC can make if they capitalize on the opportunities and the resources that are in front of them. Watakuwa mbele, leave alone the league and whatever.
Makumi,
Apana.
fans, skia. Fans sahi.
Fans wana support league ama wana support Gor Mahia?
The league, tuseme tu kweli. Hata last season, fans wa Gor wamepungua hii season, si ndio? The league haiko lucrative. Uliona kitu tulipoa last season? We kama fan wa Gor ungefurahia. Like
singefurahia, but mi si support
simple.
Cup. Mi na support Gor Mahia. Acha nikuulize, Sheng, let me give you an example with me.
Skia. Nifinyia, acha niongee. Jokes. Like Makumi ni ile hata motivation, like najua na support hii team, like najua nikienda tu hizi games nini at the end of the day najua team yangu inapewa kitu like presenter. We niambie banta fans wa Gor walipigwa, like najua I reason na fans kutokuja ground, like ama kutoendelea kusupport team blah 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 blah, but most of the people like wamerusha tu mikono kwa hizi team, alafu mambo tu inaendelea kwa hizo team bado. Hapa ni team zimakinike, ligi makinike pia. Juu ligi kaamua kama ni siku ya derby wa organize na hizi team performance nini like ikue tu like ina move slowly, like si slowly, sorry, smoothly, like wajue tu vile watawaka. Ujue kaangalia ligi ya TZ Makumi, kusema tu kweli ligi yenyewe hata imejipanga kutuliko, na si ati ni Yanga na Simba peke yake. Ligi yenyewe imejipanga kutuliko, na the more inaonekana huko nje, the more hata hapa ndani vitu bado zinaendelea tu kugrow.
So, as I was saying, here's the thing. Me, hiyo story ya kusema mambo ya cup, to me doesn't make sense. It's not a reason for any fan to say ati hata support Gor Mahia because walipata cup ndogo. I was saying, perfect example is me, Kariobangi Sharks. We have not won any Premier League, but I am a fan. I still support them. I still go for every game despite us not winning a single game in 4 months. Apana, we ngoja. See, I've given you your time to talk. Acha nionge sasa. We've gone for almost 4 months without winning a single game, but I have been there for any game that I am able to be there. Same thing. You look at fans kama wa City Stars. No, let me give a perfect example. Fans wa Murang'a Seals. Murang'a Seals right now are down in the trenches, but these fans still travel from Murang'a to go to Machakos. Watch their team get battered again. Sheng, utacha nimalize kenye nasema. Sheng, utacha nimalize kenye nasema. So that is not reason enough for you to be like, ati because you're not given a good cup, you're not going to support your team. You support your team regardless, whether you're given a small cup, whether you're winning, whether you're losing, whether you're doing, that's your team. You stand by it. And I will still repeat my same thought process ya kwanza. If the two biggest teams who have been in existence for the longest time were to start being serious and start taking their club seriously, because I don't think they do, the league will follow the course. For you to now shift and be like the league now, for the league to be better than what it is right now, it's going to take time. It's easier for you to fix a club than it's easier for you to fix a whole league. So yes. Now moving on from that part,
Kuulize, mimi niko tu na swali. Si kuhusu dini ni.
hatuna time.
Siamini mlenda TZ na mko na kapaito.
TZ ni kubwa mzee.
Unajua kwenye tulikuwa na kwenye na Mungu anakuanga.
Wanakuanga wapi?
Uko na
It's
Mungu,
like
si tulikuwa Dar es Salaam.
It's like hapa na Siaya.
Mara mbili.
For real?
Ni Bwakla. Nchi ni bigi.
Tanzania is almost 1.5 sizes of Kenya.
Poleni basi.
Yeah. Then we move on to Kenya versus Uganda. The Junior Starlets. I keep poleni, guys. So Junior Starlets versus Uganda. I'm so happy that I got the opportunity to see the girls. Hey, they were amazing. First of all, let me start by saying that. And thank you to all the fans that showed up for that game. Because honestly, game ikianza, kulikuwa na kapresha kadogo, ulikuwa unaangalia unaona, stadium, watu wajafika wengi. But as the time progressed by, tukaanza kuona watu wanaongezeka. And it was so nice seeing the huge crowd and nini and the atmosphere and the fact that slowly by slowly we are embracing women's football so much. And the fact that these girls have an opportunity to be able to represent Kenya in the World Cup again, because they did it last time. So I was very happy for the results. Uganda is not a small team, honestly. Despite the fact that we beat them 5-0 on aggregate, this is a team that have gone to a game and scored 21 goals. They have gone to a game and scored 12 goals. And the fact that they have only been in existence since 2019. The under-17 team was formed in 2019. So they're taking such huge steps to ensure that their women's football is going on well. Same as Kenya. So, yeah. Looking at this game, before I say this game, the previous game that they played in Uganda, the Junior Starlets, now the under-17 team, beat Uganda 2-0. Uko Uganda. And, the goals were scored by Edina and Joanne. And here's the thing. These girls have so much potential, especially for the forwards, Akina and... No, let me not say the forwards specifically. When it comes to our attack, these girls are splendid. You look at people like Joanne, Brenda, Edina. You just picture it in your brain and you're like, these girls are 17 years and below. You look at someone like Lindy, who is so composed with the ball. The passes that she makes, especially for this game and the previous game, the fact that she had an assist in the previous game when they were playing against Uganda, and you come and watch the game which was played on Sunday and how composed she is, how good she is on the ball, and you're just like, wow. At the age of 17 or below, I can't tell you I would play football as good as these girls who are playing. So, sikukuwa mnoma. Hata saa hii venye niko 20 something, bado seriously, wivu aje?
Wivu kwa sheng, juu anacheka.
But we ni bola.
Yeah, mi ni bola kivyangu, but yeah. See stories za bola. Patience Asiko. Anaitwa Asiko, yes. This is a girl I think that needs to be highlighted because the runs, there's a chance she had in the minutes, dakika za kwanza game ikianza. Akipoleni wase. Nasikia Shengu utatuambia kitu nikikunywa maji.
Kunywa maji makumi.
Yeah. So she had a very good run to give us the first goal. I think the pressing overall was amazing. Ndio kwa nafanya kunywa maji mingi. But yeah. Now, another thing I need to highlight is Joanne. Wow. Yes, she got the second goal in the Uganda game while we were away. And I watched her yesterday. Nakwambia alichenga watu. Alikuwa anashika ball anaenda hivi. Anachenga mtu wa kwanza, mtu wa pili, mtu wa tatu. Literally, I honestly don't have words for Joanne. Like, I think she might actually be one of my favorite players to watch. Vibaya sana. And I can't wait for this team to finally, not right now, I know they're too young, but for one day to be integrated to the Harambee Starlets and to see these young talents and just been in awe. So, alafu, she has very good composure on the ball, very good composure. Then someone else was Lindy. I've mentioned her. Lindy had a very good chance outside the box. Alichip hivi ball, but goalkeeper Uganda pia alikuwa job.
Cheaply.
Hivi tu. Ikaenda ikafika huko. Then she had a corner kick. Yenye, I believe that led to the second goal or third goal. Yes, something like that. But yeah, for Uganda, their captain, anaitwa Nabukenya. What? Her name is Nabukenya. Wow, it hadn't hit me. Kenya. Nabu Uganda. That girl was amazing. And I know that Uganda lost by 3 goals.
2-0.
Yes. Of aggregate 5. But she was so on point. She can tackle. She can make crosses into the box. She can she can take very good free kicks. Actually, set pieces. She looks very nice. Composure on the ball that you'd think she's like 25 or something. Very cool, calm, collected, no pressure. Wamefungwa. She still has this consistency of playing like she just got into the game right now. So I think Uganda have chosen a fantastic captain in her. So yeah, Nabu Kenya.
Karibu
amazing.
Kenya.
Yeah, Karibu Kenya. Yes, and Brenda got the second goal for Kenya. Honestly, I feel like the goalkeeper would have easily caught that. Iliponyoka tu hivi kwa mkono na nivo. And then also Brenda got the last goal. So she had a brace in this game. And so the fact that she got an assist in the first game and then this one she got a brace. Brenda is amazing, guys. That's another person I think you guys need to look out for. So yeah. Sheng, do you have any words?
Yeah. A big shout out to Coach Mildred.
Ooh, yeah.
Bro, like, anajua chenye anadu na hii team. Like, anajua players wake vizuri, anajua place anafaa kuchange. Like, anajua tu hii kitu inaitwa mpira. A big shout out to her.
Yes.
Hopefully we see her and the girls do a lot more. I guess the next round tusha qualify. We are playing
Cameroon.
We are playing Cameroon.
Yes.
Na Cameroon si team chache.
And
hopefully
when we beat Cameroon, not if. When we beat Cameroon, we qualify.
Yeah, we are through troopers.
Yes.
Tumepita kabisa.
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully we see more of them huku nyumbani. Harambee Stars are next on Sunday.
Yes. Against Gabon. Now, speaking of Harambee Stars.
Oh God. Should we?
Hey.
Wait. It was played at Nyayo.
Yes.
How was the stadium?
Amazing. Beautiful.
Ilikuwa worth
honestly.
the wait.
Yes. But floodlights zote hazijaekwa. I saw 2. I didn't get to see the other side because nilikuwa nimekaa hii side ya na huku on the right side.
Yeah.
Do you think unadhani Kenya kutakuwa na, do you think we can ever have a game at night?
For now, wacha tucheze 5-a-side kwa tafu. For now.
Sindio, we used to have
Nasema for now, wacha tucheze 5-a-side. Juu hizo floodlight makumi zilianza kuwekwa lini?
1960.
Bro, like
No, but honestly, it has taken so long. Wamekuwa
Kila time
wakisema ni
nikipita hapo
floodlights,
Nyayo,
ni floodlights.
napatanga mtu juu ya hizo floodlights. Walai. Na hiyo ni kwa wiki kama mara mbili nikikuja nikipita ila ngata rudi napatanga mtu hapo juu. Ukiwa Mombasa rudi hivyo unaangalianga hapo unaona ala pale juu kuna mtu najiambia hey, progress. Ukienda basketball huko majioni unapata haya ndio huyo mtu anashuka hapo. Kwa hivyo leo kulikuwa na mtu ako kazi. Progress.
Yeah.
Progress wapi?
No, it's
Hata
okay.
game ya Gabon by the way imewekwa 4 pm. Haiwezi chezwa usiku. Ilishindikana. Na ilikuwa ichezwe 7 pm.
How's the grass
Looks very good.
after hiyo yote?
It's greener on the other side. Inanyesha.
No, it looks very good in my opinion. But yeah, we don't have time, so let's quickly move away. So the traveling squad for the World Cup qualifiers has been mentioned. Ian Otieno, Brian Bwire, Faruk Shikalu. Those are the goalkeepers. The defenders are Johnston Omurwa, Brian Mandela, Daniel Anyembe, Amos Nondi, Eric Ouma, Manzuru Kwaro, Runi Onyango. Midfielders are Anthony Akumu, Odada, Ismail Gonzalez, Timothy Ouma, Eric Johana, Duke Abuya, Mohamed Bajaber, Ben Stanley Omondi. Forwards are Masud Juma, Jonah Ayunga, Elvis Rupia, Jonah Vire, Michael Olunga. So, first of all, let me rant a little bit. Give me time, eh? I honestly thought when Coach Benny came to Kenya that I was going to see something different when it comes to the squad.
Before uendelee kurant Martin. Na uconsider hii ni selection ya kwanza ya Benny McCarthy. Hajaona 95% of whatever was called kwa provisional squad before akate kwa hii nini. So consider this isi kikosi yake. Before you rant, just consider si kikosi ya Benny. Tuendelee.
Yes, so as I was saying, I actually thought when he came on, there was going to be a difference when it comes to the squad. Then he calls up a provincial squad, which is full of local players. And then I'm thinking to myself, yeah, we are going to see more of the local players. Pita tu. Anayepita mbele yetu ni number 1 CEO wa Box to Box. Yeah, so as I was saying, I actually thought I was going to see more players, more local players on this squad, which I'm not seeing. And the reason why I'm low-key angry is because you were in training for so long with these players, the local players, that you'd personally think that your choice would lean in towards the local players because you've gotten a chance to see them training. But you chose players who we haven't even seen in training. Some of these players, we haven't even seen them in any pictures, training whatsoever. So, which begs the question, are you picking players because they are overseas player without even having seen them play in the training ground? So, that is what makes me angry because I'm like, hatujaona watu wakitrain pamoja. The squad that you have called, the international players, I think who have we seen on the Teddy? That's, I think, the only person I have seen in one of the videos that had
Formerly retired. Unasahau?
Yeah, formerly retired.
Alisema hiyo ndo game yake ya mwisho.
Na sasa ako kwa squad.
Oh God. Mi nataka kujam, but nikijam tutaishi hapa.
So,
niongelele tu.
Mi nashangaa, our players were made on what basis if you haven't even seen them training together? Kuna wenye, yes, obviously nimesikia waliingia training jana, but squad ilitoka when? Ilitoka leo asubuhi, si ndio?
Jana ilikuwa out.
Kulikuwa na speculations.
Jana usiku mimi nilikuwa na squad.
So hakuna venye umeona players wamecheza jana na umeshawachagua that they are much better. But despite all that, despite my anger whatsoever, I'm just going to trust and hope that we are going to see something in this game on Sunday.
Bro, angeni bebe hata Andreas. Juu hiyo midfield makumi angalia hiyo midfield. Isipokuwa Duke. Na ni Duke na nani? Kuna Duke kwa hiyo midfield. Nataka uniambie players wamecheza regularly for their teams hii season.
I think ni okay when you wamekwa ngoja when you wamekwa mid in my opinion Duke mid. Bajaber
aya kuna Duke na Bajaber na Nur juu one alafu wewe utaona mimi nakwambia one Odada alikuwa ame transfer from Dundee juzi tu akaenda timu nyingine hiyo timu mpya sidhani amekuwa like na match to do hata akiwa tu pale Dundee bado kulikuwa na ayuko Teddy alienda timu fulani huko sijui ni Thailand ama ni wapi of which sijui kama bado anacheza at the highest level sawa hapo kwa hiyo mid isipokuwa Bajaba Nur na Duke na mimi nataka uniambie nani hapo atacheza CDM na atacheza like ni ngumu tu alafu angalia
striker actually guys in the forward position there is no local player. Bro,
angeenda hata na Shuma.
Exactly, that was I was like Moses Shuma tufungia mabao honestly as in
Olunga na bang for Qatar but we need him na mtu anamenta hapo chini yake like
but you know you have to keep in vile umesema tu sini game yake ya kwanza selection yake ya kwanza obviously
and we are not by the way personally mimi hata shida yangu hata si Beni shida yangu ni mwenye ana select squad
me I think ni backroom stuff this is basically the backroom stuff squad
na wanajua chenye kinaendeleaga hapa they really know
but unajua sasa mimi shida yangu pia with this whole thing is kaweka coach you are supposed to stand your ground because the moment yenye umeshaanza kuonyesha watu wengine they can influence your decision and make cause acha nikwambie sahi God forbid and I cancel this in the name of Jesus I cancel
amen
Nyayo tuende tuchapwe na hiyo Gabon unadhani kuna mtu atatana naseme ni watu wenye wako kwa benchi yako ni akina coach Kimanzi hao ndio wako na shida no everyone will look at coach Benny and say wewe ndio umefanya to lose the game so it's his name that is on the line that's why if he wasn't the one who made that squad anajiletea shida yeye mwenyewe that's my opinion but yeah let's move on from there because najua hapo tunaweza shinda the whole day but yeah so over the
but I hope kina Uba wana train
Aubameyang I'm sure wana train
ball
so over the weekend we had some very interesting games that happened. Sofapaka versus Nairobi City Stars, which ended 2-0 to Sofapaka. First of all, Coach Salim Babu, I'm very sorry. You went to team now. But as I've always complained about Nairobi City Stars, their defense is what always will put them down. Mtaishi hapo kupeana shida hapo, either ni nani ako kwa goalkeeping Mukolo ama nani, wote watateseka until the defense is fixed. So yeah, Sheng, ulikuwa hapo ukiwatch Baron akifanya Tebu nicheze hiyo clip ya Baron kwanza.
Na una watch Ndani.
Rudia tena.
Baron Ochieng plus Papaka na una watch Ndani.
Asante. Baron Ochieng player wa Sofapaka na una watch Ndani. Thank you very much, Baron. So Baron had an assist in that game for Bramwell Simiyu. I had in the 94th minute. Yes, Sheng Spear.
Personally, mera sidhani shida City Stars hata ni hiyo defense. Kipa wali alitokea of which meetings haikuwa inafaa like alikuwa ndani ya box yake.
Yeah.
But ukiangalia na macho ya nini
macho ya kiroho.
Ukiangalia like ukiangalia kama ref inaonekana ni katu alikuwa nje but sidhani alikuwa ametoka nje ya box akahandle the ball, he was on a yellow card. That's another that's just a red.
Yeah.
So the attack also is like it's still wanting. Kuna time ilifika, I guess around the second half, before the sending off. Like they were walikuwa na press, like walikuwa na skuma sofa kabisa. And I thought, alas, hii game hata kumbe tunapata scoreline ya 2-2 ama ya 1-1 iishe hivyo.
Yeah.
Kidogo sofa wamerudi. A big shout out to Ondimo, Humphrey is back playing kwa hiyo midfield. Ondimo went off limping, I guess ni a strain kwa calves, but sidhani ilikuwa serious hivyo. But he was superb. A big shout out again to Charles Jr. He was superb at center back. Yeye ndo alikuwa na kina Etemesi walikuwa wanaona a long day. Yeah. So Baron kama kawa at right back, proper defending. Odada alikuja but he couldn't do much.
Yeah.
The team, first of all, they were kwanza alieko ile time kwanza ni noma. Alieko tu hivi kidogo ndo yo keeper makosa 1-2 done, ako nje. So dada lazima ajaribu kufix shimo yenye ilitolewa, player ndo mkolo ingie. Like tu ni mambo mingi. City Stars tu wako mbaya, but
For that goal by Jack Onganya yenye alipewa assist by Lloyd, honestly, I feel like City Stars would have done much better, especially for the defense, because he had so much space for him to turn and score easily. Like, angetaka dribble hapo tu akiwa peke yake, no one would have been able to catch up with him. So I'm looking at that and I'm like, City Stars would have done much better when it comes to a goal like that one near Jack. Like, the defense have to stop ball watching, because that's something I've realized with not all but some of the Premier League teams is the defenders wanapenda kuball watch. Hakuna mtu anataka kuendea ball, which I think is a big problem, because in most cases, like 90%, the person you're ball watching will give the pass. Or ama wote shoot. Like, it's what happens. So kama kwa hiyo, that one I can give 100% ilikuwa fault ya Nairobi City Stars player. So yeah. So we move on swiftly to another game, Tusker versus Posta Rangers, which happened the same day. So yeah, Sofapaka ended 2-0 to Sofapaka. And then for Tusker, it ended 2-1 to Tusker. I was there. Fortunately, nilifika in time after kutoka job, nikaenda nikawatch your game. In my opinion, this was 50-50 for Posta Rangers, in terms of 50% of the blame goes to the coach and 50% to the players. Why I'm saying 50% to the coach? Coach Pamzo, first of all, you can't have one of the best center backs in the league in Musa Mohammed and leave him on the bench. That's not something you do. And why I'm saying this is because when Musa Mohammed came on, he transformed that defense line. They had already conceded when he came on, but you could see at least there was structure when Musa Mohammed came on. And which I think, honestly, from now on, Pamzo has a starting 11 in Musa Mohammed. The other thing is, Wasambo was on the bench. He wasn't on the starting lineup, which he plays very well for that team. He's one of their best players. Someone else, Dickens. Dickens being played out of position doesn't make sense. We know how lethal he is when it comes to the wings and how much he attacks through the wings. So playing him as a deep-lying midfielder or atakama CDM, it doesn't make sense. For him to play so close to the center-backs, almost making like a back three with the two center-backs, it still does not make sense because you're not utilizing his best aspect.
On Dinkins, neza tetea Pamzo juu game ya KCB, like 10/10 performance hapo kwa hiyo CDM role.
Yeah.
But as we know, Dickens yeye ni right back. Shida ni adungemweka tu kwa hiyo right back, hapo kwa hiyo right back kulikuwa na noma juu ilikuwa ni Balecho, una go against Balecho na unaona hata venye tu alirudishwa hapo the second half. Shida ya Posta ilikuwa the center back anaitwa nani asao jina yake
Nani Faustin
anaitwa Ondie
Faustin Odhiambo.
Zee,
Mimi ndio niliona aki make mistakes.
kuna the other guy the guy who had dreadlocks alafu akashave anaitwa nani
Okay, who are dreadlocks?
number 77 ama number 11 hizo namba zao
Acha niangalie.
zikaaje. Bro like he made the like min alimake tu hiyo mistake even kajua oh my god polepole anafunga hii aliweka huko kwa kona huko like bro hata heri ucommit walai huko na kada alafu anyways I don't think anaitwa Bernard Ondieki
Nimemjua huyo.
he wasn't good at all for both the goals za Tusker, but yeah at least my boy alicheza vizuri Bale, he was okay. The second half the midfield really changed the game for Posta. The first half Shami alikuwa ameshikwa na kila mtu, hakuwa on the game, there was nothing to witness about him being Felix Oloch pia first half alikuwa amepotea, like it was just a bad half by Pamzo, and he has himself to blame juu Crucial alikuwa bench, Musa Mohamed alikuwa bench na alistabilize your midfield. Kipa wa Atalanta kipa wa Posta pia he was not helping himself kuinvite to pressure bure.
Ouru, honestly, me would say in the second half, Ouru really did try because he had very good saves.
In the second half, na hiyo ndo uzuria like kukuwa na mtu anawa command kwa hiyo backline. Ungeona Musa siye captain but he's commanding like everybody.
Yes.
Crucial like hiyo ball kufanya hivi keeper line yako nini like first half hata communication uongo. Ball iko huko kwa Maloba alafu sub ya nani nakaa sana siku hizi juu.
Coach Pamzo.
Like bro, game imekataa kina Maloba, sijui kina Wekesa. Bring Brian on mapema. Alimleta sijui dakika ya 70.
Brian Otieno. Jazi 23 mgongoni.
Dakika ya 70 saizo ndo huyo Kere ameweka madefender. Bro, Brayo hapo amepatana na defender mpya. Juu Brian angekuja mapema. Like ingekuwa hizi ya kwake kumanuva juu like kadu gas ilikuwa like inaisha. Yes alikuwa na defend but ungeona tu hata Irambo ama Dadi like wana ile side ya kadu sana ile like kumsaidia kupush like the attacks like kuprevent the attacks, but 2-0
2-1
ilikuwa 2-1.
Yes, Felix Oloch scored. And so, first of all, I'm very happy for Felix Oloch. He has consistently been scoring. So I'm happy for that. But for me, Coach Pamzo would have done so much better when it comes to kupanga lineup yake. And I feel like even when we're speaking of the goalkeeper, Ouru, and Ouro, ni Ouru ama Ouru? Potato. He looked so much better in the second half because there was so much stability in the team. Even Shami alianza kukaa like the Shami we usually know, who is very good at pressing, who can score, who can assist, who can do all these things because there was stability in the team. On Tusker's side, obviously, for me, Balecho was so good. You look at the 2 goals that were scored, the one by Teddy and the one by Polepole. When you look at the build-up play, it starts from Balecho, who gives a cross to Polepole, who gives an assist to Teddy and then scores. You look at the second goal, it's Balecho who gives us an assist to Polepole, who now scores. And he also had a very good shot. I like when people take their chances and shoot outside the box. So he tried and shot outside the box. Unfortunately, the goalkeeper akaigonga nje. I think it was Teddy who was in front there, or Polepole. I can't remember exactly who was there. But they weren't also able to score from the second ball. So, but yeah, other than that, poster defenders really were exposed and they really need to pull up their socks in this game. For me, Faustin, ni kama tu alichoka. Ni kama tu, like, honestly, he gave up and then he was like, ni hivyo, because alikuwa na mistakes. Yeah. Kevin Ouru had, yes, it's Ouru. Kevin Ouru had a very good save in the 84th minute. I was so sure Tusker were going to score the third goal. And also, Nani, who am I forgetting? Oh, yes. Nimekumbuka what I was going to say. There was a very good run that Erambo ali make on that right wing. Akapeana ball ndani ya box. And then I believe it was Pole Pole ama Teddy. Aligonga to, like, the post was like this and then hit it outside, and you could see how bad Erambo felt because of that chance that was missed, because it looked like an open, clear goal. So, yeah. I also was happy to see Jacob Onyango come on. It's been, for me personally, it's been very long since I've seen him play. And I don't understand, especially right now, that Ogam is not in because of the injury. Why Jacob Onyango has not been getting minutes.
Ni juu ya form tu. Seme tu ni juu ya form.
He's been out for too long na alipona kitambo. Anafaa kuwa ameanza.
Juu Pole Pole, even for junior assistant, karibu nseme assistant coach, ni assistant captain wa Tusker Youth. Like, he always bangs for Tusker Youth every now and then.
Yeah.
Alafu, one issue I had with Tusker in that game, bro, the number 10 role.
Yeah.
Aki ya Mungu wanaseti daddy. Aki ya nani wanaseti daddy hapo. Bro, their midfield, Erambo na daddy, tunawajua kama, like,
The two defensive pair.
Yeah, like, wanakuanga sawa wakiwa juu. Honestly, daddy hiyo number 10. Bro, nuko na Fabian kwa bench, sielewi. Juu mimi nikijua Fabian, like, when I watched Fabian first, Murang'a Seals wakiwa tu hapo NSL. When I watched Fabian first, I knew him as a number 10.
Yeah.
And now Njuguna is back. So on that bench, you have Fabian, you have Njuguna. And the number 10 player that you have as the number 10 player is Daddy. That is anaitwa Ademba. Nikitumia jina Daddy maybe wase wengi hataelewa nani. So kama juu second half, okay, really alileta hadi midfielder zone. Ningedhani angetoa Teddy juu ilikuwa, I guess, his game second half ilikuwa tu like ilikuwa tu combative. Angetoa Teddy, arudishe nani nyuma kidogo, either alete Fabian ama alete Njuguna. But that's just me kama fan. But yeah, I hope we see more of Njuguna. Nimemiss kuona Njuguna hii season sana. Njuguna na Fabian at 10 ama Fabian kwa midfield pia bado. Yeah. Because he's still strong. Hii season amekuwa on vizuri. And yeah. Na hopefully Ogam arudi sooner. Yes. Ogam mimi nataka bao bana. Na niko na celebration. Nitakutumia celebration nataka after the next goal.
Yeah, so that's what's up. Personally, I was very happy to see Teddy play. I don't think I have watched him play before.
Yes,
it's been a while. It's been a while since I've seen Tusker games. I think the last time I watched Tusker was the Gor Mahia game. And I don't think... Okay, yeah. It was nice seeing him start. Also Pole Pole the same way. So, yeah, I'm happy about that. Now, moving on to Kenya Police versus Murang'a Seals.
Oh, God.
Murang'a Seal, which ended 3-1 to Kenya Police. First of all, happy birthday, Mohamed Bajaber. I hope you're having an amazing birthday week. And congratulations, goal number 7. Ogam, competition iko stiff. Tebu rudi. Upone haraka. Bajaber anakuja na anakuja kwa ubaya. So yeah. So we start off by Kenya Police got the first goal via Bajaber, who took a splendid penalty. Unajua nimezoea kuona watu wakitake penalties side juu top bins nini. Penalty yake ilikuwa precise kati. Kwenye goalkeeper alikuwa amesimama tu hivi hapo shoop. So yeah, that was a good penalty in my opinion. And then for the second goal, it was a cross by Abu Domar. It's been a while since I've had Abu Domar. Sijui alikuwa amekalishwa bench ama ni nini, but yeah. Honestly, saw that cross and I was like, yeah, that's the Abu Domar that we know. Good crosses. And yeah, honestly, we know him as a very good set piece taker. So I'm not shocked that he made this cross for the one and only Irishura. Hiyo jina unibamba. Kwanza venye commentator yusema, ndo huyo David Irishura amefika. What's the capital city of Burundi?
Irishura.
Bujumbura.
Ya Bujumbura. Ametuma salamu kutoka Machakos hadi Bujumbura. Sijui nini something. Yeah. So a good cross by Abu Domar for David Irishura to score a header. Wiki nayo watu wamescore maheader. I don't know what was in the air, but
they are ahead.
Yo pano ungeacha jikoni hivi.
Producer utaenda home. Yeah. And then for the sole goal for Murangasil by Victor Haki. Hapo acha nikwambie defense ya police was confused. Walikuwa tu wanakaa tu wamechanganikiwa, wanagongana hivi wawili wako hivi nini. Victor Haki took that opportunity and scored at least ya kufutia machozi in as much as wamesha concede 3. And then finally for the last goal of the game by Bajaber. And this, like the other goal I spoke about here, Jack was of Apaka. Bajaber had so much space. Akasimamisha ball. Akatan. Akasonga hivi. Nini? Nako almost kwa touchline hivi. And no one is going to get the ball. Everyone is just ball watching. And the thing is, it's so bad that even the commentators were speaking about it. Jondo alikuwa anasema, oh, Muranga Seals wana ball watch. Which is true.
Na wana defender anaitwa Oluch.
Kuku wewe.
What does that mean?
Ball watch.
Takufukuza wewe. So, yeah, that third goal, it should have been stopped very easily. Watu waanze kuman-mark sasa. Honestly.
But it's Moranga Seals, bro. I hate it here, man.
Wavute coach.
Watafute coach mwingine.
Tafuteni coach mwingine, si uongo. Yeah. Do you have any words before we move on?
Kila siku tunalia
Na huko na teams mingi za kulilia.
Like nikuumia ukiangalia. Angalia sasa hata Waithira sasa. Hebu angalia Waithira sasa. Angalia Maina venye amekuwa akicheza poa hii season. Alafu juu ya team tu jine like
inakanika esi mnoma. Na yeye ni mnoma.
Bro, like it's bad.
I know.
Angalia the immediate former coach. Look whatever he's doing at Sofapaka. Just look. And the owner of the team tu amekaa tu hapo. But ni sawa.
Si tulisikia coach alisema yeye ni volunteer.
Ya kwenda huko.
So,
akavolunteer huko Gitodho huko Ruiru.
Tafuteni.
Ni basari atapeana ama ni mpira atacoach?
Hata anapatanga time ya kushughulikia watu wa constituency saa ngapi?
Atachujwa tu.
But yeah. So, Murangasil, msituharibie team tafadhali.
Bro, ngoja kwanza before atuharibie team. Unajua wako position 15.
Walai.
1 point above relegation. From number 12. Anyone anaweza enda home. Number 12 hadi 18 wameachana points 5 pekee. Sharks 27, Mathare 27, Posta 25, Seals 24, Talanta 23, Bidco 23, City Stars 22.
Ngoja, unataka kuniambia Sharks tuko 12?
Mko number 12.
Tufiki top 10.
Hapa watu hata by the way hata Ulinzi na Mara wako 28 na 28 point ni moja hapo. Number 10 ni point moja. Mpira ni ngumu lakini.
Sisi hatuna nguvu yoyote.
Bali si mimi mnajua nani inaweza tutaka relegate hata kama ni mmoja pekee.
Najua. Acha tusiseme. Yeah. So the next game we head to is Ulinzi Stars, which hosted KCB, which ended 1-2 to KCB. KCB won that game. Finally, it's been so long coming. Mpaka anaitwa Okumu niliona post match interview yake alikuwa anasema tumengoja sana hii win. Tumekuwa KCB walikuwa kama Kariobangi Sharks.
Hadi Kahiro na wafunga yani.
Yeah. So, yes. Nani Kahiro ndo alikuwa na the last goal deciding factor for KCB. It's good to see him resume. Tuanze kumuona tena kwa score sheet, but it's been so long. It's been so long, honestly.
Ulinzi wanamcheza.
Kahiro, congratulations on such a splendid performance. Man of the match naona KCB walipea Boniface Munyasa
ya goal.
Kwa hivyo inamaanisha Ulinzi nao walikuwa job. And why I can say this is because I watched the highlights, although
a big shout out to KCB by the
walijaribu sana by the tulikuwa tuna
complain
the last pod walituwekea highlights tuliwatch. I'm just hoping that next time wa zoom lens tuone our players clearly because we couldn't see all the players very well. But yeah, thank you for the highlights still. Kuna so many chances that Ulinzi missed. One, okay, let me highlight two which were by the same person. Nilikuwa nimesema pa alafu nikasema fa. Like, what is wrong with me? Moshiri had a very good free kick. Like, honestly, you acha nikwambie Munyasa alikuwa job. Because that would have easily gone in. And then he also had another shot that was outside the box, which it's the same technique that he usually uses when he's trying to score a free kick. So nilikuwa naangalia niko like, if free kick na this shot outside the box, it's literally almost the same thing. And those two chances, unfortunately, KCB did not concede those chances, yeah. But pia goalkeeper Ulinzi Stars had so much pressure because KCB walikuwa na press. Mutinda was all over the place. Ulikuwa unamwona tu kila mahali akitry collect ball, dribble, kufanya nini. So that ulikuwa unaangalia hiyo mid na nini walikuwa na press vizuri, especially for KCB. I saw a glimpse of KCB that nilikuwa nataka kuona sana. Also for it's Manzur, right? I hope sisemi vibaya.
Manzur Okora.
Yes. I believe he played in
that
Kenyan
game international.
If I saw correctly. Which I think was probably one of the performances that contributed to him even getting called up and hizo vitu zote. But yeah, there's not so much to speak about because vinye tu nimesema we couldn't be able to see the whole highlight vizuri, but I'm happy with the pressing ya KCB yenye wako nayo. Ulinzi Stars need to pull up their socks.
Bro, they have lost now 2 games in a row. Kwanza City Stars alafu sasa KCB, bro.
What a pullback. But yes. Now to the other game that was on Saturday was Kariobangi Sharks versus Mathare for the Slum Derby. So this game ended 3-1 to Kariobangi Sharks. Acha nikae poa sasa. Tebu niweke ingine. Despite the haters, one of them in front of me.
Imaginary haters.
Despite people not believing in us, despite the odds stacked against us,
Rojo.
we won. 4 points bana. 4 points. Sini wakali. Islam Derby hata.
4 points aje.
See, we got a draw.
Oh.
The first nini away. And then at home we got 3 points and 3 goals. Sin wanoma. But yeah, starting off Madare. Biko Molo. Biko Molo alipeana penalty. I believe that Nyawir foul was unnecessary. Honestly. Biko should have found a way to evade Nyawir without honestly just fouling him ile yenye unaona. So, hapana. Honestly, no. But we conceded, we were the first to concede. Eli Asieche. Mtu where alinipea nightmares. And the funniest thing is when you're playing back the penalty, you see Panchol akiwa hapo nyuma. And actually Panchol points to the right direction which Eli scored. And Wekesa pia yeye alienda the right direction. But the timing was just a little bit of aliruka time yenye ball ishaingia. But it was so funny watching it back. Panchola ako hapa nyuma, ila ndio yeye anarudi nyuma kwenda kufunga, alafu Panchola ana point hivi. Anamuonyesha he's going to score east side, and that's what he does. He did. Nini mbaya mimi leo? Oh my god. But yeah, that's what he does. Panchol is very good at penalty kicks. And I think he has studied them. That's how he knew where Eli was going to score from. And speaking of Panchol, shout out to my fullback, Guy Panchol. Hey, gave us a wonderful, splendid penalty. Loved it. Screamed on top of my lungs. But also the fact that aliweza kucontain Musa on that wing. Nakwambia Panchola alikuwa anashika, although mimi si fan wa kupura, but alikuwa anapura sana, but which was needed. Ushaona ile yenye unashika ball unatupa nje. Panchol did that many times. Which also shows how much or how many times Madare were pressing through that wing ya Panchol. But yeah, Leon was named man of the match. Leon Levite. Shout out to Leon. Leon had a very good cross yenye ilihit Wanyika for Bwire to score the second goal. And Bwire, now, one thing I absolutely love about Steve Bwire is the pace that he has. When he has the ball, the speed at which he runs, honestly, is so good. Yes, ndio hiyo sasa. So I loved the speed yenye Bwire alikuwa na run nayo, akishika ball, kumshika nayo, maybe umfoul. So yes. So Leon set up that goal that Bwire scored for the second goal. And then I don't know what was happening, but Pia Ange had a lot of missed shots in that game. Maybe, okay, let me just say it wasn't his day, because we've seen Ange and how good he is at pressing na nini na bao. But this game, ilikuwa tumemkata because there were so many chances. One other thing I was not happy about was seeing Musa playing on the wing. Like, I don't feel like they were utilizing Musa's strength. Because the best he is, in my opinion, is when he's playing in the midfield, which I think is what Madare needed, for someone to come in and create those opportunities, create those chances for you guys to score. But if you have such a good playmaker and someone who creates so many chances, and then you just unamshift tu kwa wing na kuna mtu kama Panchol mwenye his presence, his way of defending is actually very good, you're going to suffer. So yeah, Wekesa had very good saves in that game, had very good space for that saves zenye walikuwa na make. I don't know why I'm still feeling like hiyo kitu inanipandilia. But yeah, so Wekesa had good saves. Someone else I would like to highlight is Aroko. Aroko got a splendid goal. And this weekend, I'm going to dub it as the weekend where players had too much space for them to score. I've said that for Bajaber. I've said that for Jack Wasofapaka. I'm saying this for Aroko. Alisimamisha ball, akaanza kumove inside, anatry kupima venye ball, na hakuna defender wa Mathare amemfikia so far.
Defender wao alikuwa nje kwa touchline. Aliambiwa atoke afunge boot.
Defender Shenkwa ni defender ni
Si
moja.
hivyo, sisemi wewe uelewi. Nasema defense, unajua ilikuwa counter attack.
Yeah.
Defense lane walikuwa wamebaki watu wangapi? Watatu. Center back hakumakinika by the way.
Yeah.
Juu na hata defensive midfielder hakumakinika. Juu Aroko anasonga huku na umeona hii anako nje. Ameambiwa anini juu ya buti yake. We bado unaenda kusonga tu huko. Na unajua tu ni Aroko atashoot. Hakuna mtu mwingine anapea ball huko. Bwiri hajafika huku. So acha kufocus huko, kuja huku. But ni
mistakes too. The thing is, how I usually feel, especially for counter attack, mkiona kama mmefanyiwa counter, nyinyi wote mnafaa kutana mkuwe defenders. Mkimbie, at least maybe mwache watu wawili side ingine. Nyinyi wote muende kutry at least create a defensive line yenye hao watu hawatapita, which I didn't see that. And the fact that Leon had also a very good space for him to shoot the ball. Yes, najua ilipita nani? Kuna mtu ilipita hapo. Sensational Andreas. Ilipita Andreas na Andreas hata alikuwa ameshaanza kujam. Juu bola ikumfikia alikuwa nuza Leon hiyo ni pasi ina gani. But it got to Aroko who took his chances. I always say I love people who shoot. They have this belief in them, especially when it comes to Kariobangi Sharks. Juu sisi na mambo ya touches inside the box, we have too many, and sometimes you just need to trust and believe in yourself and just shoot. Also, in the last dying minutes of the game, Aroko got a chance and he decided, I think there should be a balance of where you know when to shoot and when to give out the ball, because I believe that game should have ended 4-1. He had an opportunity to give out the ball for it to be a goal, but instead he shot it like a shikwa. So yeah. Otherwise, very happy with my team performance after, I believe it's 14 games. Yes, after 14 games with no win in the Premier League, we finally got a win. Next, we are playing Nairobi City Stars. So I'm hoping for another win. Then we go to Mayenga, Gor Mahia versus Bandari, which ended 2-0 to Gor Mahia. Squeeze uimbangi ama? What happened?
acha tushinde ligi wetu leo.
Yes, so we start off by a mistake made by Bain to give Alpha the goal.
To give Alpha.
Si alipea Alpha assist. Ndio Alpha akafunga.
Nimedhani ni najua umesema hivyo ni kama ile mtu anaondokanga funga. Ni ile ali miss kick to ball.
Yeah. Yes. But
ni brilliance ya Alpha, positioning ya Alpha.
Yeah,
he should be our starting midfielder kwa national team soon enough.
On that game, I honestly feel like the amount of times I've seen Alpha play, that was like his best performance, in my opinion. I might be wrong, but that's just what I think. I think in that game, he was a destructive man. He was very on point with his composure, how he was handling the ball, the passes, everything, even for that goal. His positioning to venye Sheng amesema was also very good. So, shout out to Alpha. Yes, so that was an amazing performance by him. Sorry. We continue. Austin, he was substituted off at some point, but there was a shot that he had. I believe ilikuwa the 23rd, 4th minute hapo. and that Bain.
Opponents ni kama
Bain
wataki Austin
was-
acheze derby na atacheza tu bado.
Itabidi tu
I
relax. Atulie.
hope katim kana train. Tawaua sisi
Wow.
wewe cheza.
Yeah. So
Mimi naambia tu opponents by the way, leo hata siongei sana. I'm not smiling until the derby.
ni sawa. Bain had a very good save when it comes to that shot by Austin. So yes. I also loved how Kapen shoots. Nimesema I like people who take their chances and shoot. So I liked that. One thing is people can stand and point fingers and say, oh, Bayern cost the team, blah, blah, blah. But my thought process is this. Sawa, you guys have already conceded. Why couldn't the team now score? Because it's not Bayern's place to be able to score. You guys have forwards, you have creative midfielders, you have all these players, forwards, who can be able to score. So in as much as, yes, a mistake was made, Bandari should have at least capitalized on the opportunities that they had to score.
Ebu tuambie kuhusu how good we are defensively.
Yeah.
Kwa game kama hii tulisilence Makwata, Iziadin, Benjanyamwai, nani mwingine? Ule mrasta mdogo, ule number 14. Tulikuwa tuna mark vizuri. Dennis aliuza free kicks 2 na ni juu ya positioning ya wall zetu. Juu alikuwa ajaribu ku curve behind the wall. Ebu tell us how good we were defensively.
Sikuelewi.
Nataka uniambie vitu uliona defensively zilifanya Makwata hakucheza poa, Benja hakucheza poa. Wewe kama tactical.
Misika tactical. Let's just give my opinion on things. But yeah, for me, Makwata, honestly, first mistake I would say has to be on Coach Ken. Because there's no way
Ken
you play...
Mpira.
Yeah. There's no way inafika point here Makwata is becoming your 10. Makwata is not a 10. As what I have seen, especially when he played for Kariobangi Sharks, what made him more effective and what made him so good is that there were people around him who were providing him the ball to always come and shoot and score, which was not happening with Bandari. And it's...
Endelea.
Yeah. Which was honestly awful to watch because after the wingers were not providing the ball. Anytime they would get the ball, Omija ndo huyo amekuja, amegonga ball. Mangulu, in as much as alikuwa na some few mistakes, also defensively alikuwa hivyo. Simiti, on top of his game when it comes to kunyang'anya watu ball. And in as much as Bandari, even when they have the ball, they don't look so good. Mko na possession, but amfanyi kitu yote na hiyo possession. And I was seated with Kendi, fan kubwa wa Bandari, shout out to her. And the whole time she was just complaining about how in this game, for example, someone like John Macharia should have been able to start because we know how good he is when it comes to creating chances. And the fact that Macharia has played for Gor Mahia, so he at least has an idea of how Gor Mahia play. You know, in as much as, yes, tactics may change, players are different, the fact that he's been there, he knows what kama kina Chris, kina Simiti, alikuwa nao, he knows how these people play. Akina Alpha, Nini, Wendo, our to what, he has been there with them, so he knows. So the fact that he's not injured and he's not even in the squad, he's not even in the traveling squad, it makes you ask a question, what is going on in this team? The other mistake Coach Ken was making was Uyu Alijuma, and jezi yake imeandikwa halafu. I've not been able to see him play. He brings him on, and then after some few minutes, he takes him out. And you wonder, ilikuwa piki ponki in terms of this substitution because the guy was so ineffective. So, no, Bandari was just in shambles, honestly. Na kuna huyu player, Kendi alikuwa nyimbe sijui anaitwa Duang. Si ni Duang?
They are number 8.
And she was
a big shout out to
complaining.
Duang.
She was complaining so much, Kendi. She was like, kwa nini yeye Duang? We know how good he is. This is a game that he would thrive in. But ndio huyo ako hapa anaingiza huyu Juma. Sijui nini. And I honestly, at some point was like, hey, hata mimi nataka kuona huyu Duang. And also, I think there were some moments where Beja was bursting into flames and like anaenda ile left wing. Alikuwa na
Anapatana na Umija huko.
Anakimbia nini ako na ball na nini. But then there's no one like to help him out get like kupass hivi. Cause nayo defensively unaenda unapata hapo na wall nyingine hapo unashindwa kunini. So Beja really did try but yeah. But also Gitama, shout out to William Gitama. Yeah, I wanted to say that. Shout out to William
Useme
Gitama.
thanks.
Oh, Sheng alinikumbusha.
Yeah.
Gitama
So
alikuwa hapo.
nikiangalia kwa match sheet nikiwa huko chini nilikuwa na record kitu alafu nikaona match sheet. So the match sheet was Bandari walikuwa wanatumia 442. Nataka kunini tu hiyo point ya Makwata.
Yeah.
So shida ya Makwata makumi ilikuwa walikuwa two forwards. Iziadin na yeye.
Yeah.
One, Iziadin should be a number 10. Na kwa game kaa hii makumi ilikuwa unajua aliyekuwa mbele ya Joshua. Na Joshua hii season like Joshua has been like akikupata we you're done.
Yep.
Ile anakuja tu like he wipes it off like every time. So Iziadin kama center forward wa pili ange succeed. So meaning hakuna mtu anaprovidea Makwata.
Yep.
Makwata anarudi nyuma anajaribu kutafuta ball midfield yao one haiko like I exist hata kidogo juu Sharif Majabe the number 13 guy the light one alikuwa I guess alicheza kama center back if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
He was like the whole game mimi nilikuwa muona huko tu nyuma huko. Yeye Siraj pia alistruggle kuweka hizi ball huku ndani. The keeper too wasn't helping. Like walikuwa coach wao pia touchline alipata drama king mwenzake wanashautiana huko. Bro, focus na game.
Yeah.
But ni sawa, we won.
Yes. The final goal. The final goal was scored by the one and only Wakili Chris
Mandukic.
ndio nangoja useme.
My striker.
Mandukic. Ule mzee alisemanga ni false 9.
Anaitwa Oguad.
Hey, false 9. He got positioning yake ilikuwa poa. So Sharif Musa gave the assist for Chris to score. Na Chris akafanya celebration nyingine hapo noma sana. Alisema nimeoga mkono. Deni yangu nimemalizana. Mlisema sitafunga bao, nimewafunga nyinyi. Na akatoka hiyo story.
We need to talk about Sharif. He needs
about him.
He needs to sit down, recollect, aanze tena. Juu bro, you should have had like 4 goals. Honestly. Aliuza one like a serious one, bro, a serious one. Nilikuwa nishapanda karibu nipande hiyo staff ya wase wa Azam. Mimi nilikuwa najua ni bao. Like a serious 1-on-1 bro.
Yes.
Me thinks Kapeni angefunga. Ama Bryson. Juu alifanywa sub like ni a like to like sub na Kapen akaletwa on. Of which siku understand sub ya Kapen by the way because he was superb in the first half like he was proper.
Yeah.
Na ningeulizwa juu najua Sharif has had a rough patch recently na hopefully atarudi soon. Nataka tu atanifungie tu derby wallahi. But mimi ningeulizwa I'd have had Bryson come on.
True, same.
Kama ni kusub Kapen juu hata hiyo sub ya Kapen mi first singeifanya kama coach. Singeifanya. Ningeacha acheze kidogo then I'll bring I'll bring Bryson either kwa hiyo position ama ile place aliweka ule jamaa mi nasemanga he should retire every time is on that pitch because Beja alijua amewekewa huyu jamaa na huyu jamaa anaendanga huko na arudi.
Yes.
Sitasema ni nani, siitwe hater. But you should look for the sub that was done kwa defense ya Gor Mahia. Wajua like pressure alipea Omija before your game ishe. Because Omija alikuwa na multitask at right back and at center back. Bro, we have Sili who is at the bench. We have Bryson who can defend on that wing. Mbona utoe Ochoga kwanza? He wasn't bad at all. Hakuwa ameumia, hakuwa na come to ako fatigued because he was still creating chances.
Yes.
But ni sawa.
There's some things that your coach does that don't make sense to me. But I mean, he's the coach.
But he has passion at least.
The thing is, for example, I would have loved to see Morrison and Austin playing at the same time. I don't know why one has to be taken off for the other one to come in. Honestly,
hiyo na understand. Juu, one, Makumi kuliona hiyo game, tactica, like, kitu Bandari walikuwa wanajua, kudissolve Austin, ni ile kumgonga. Unaona ile kumgonga alafu naambia ref. Ile, unajua, ile kugonga na wanagonga, juu kuna place hadi alikaa, akatoa kitu kwa kiatu, like, ikabidi, akritis, juu, like, wamegonga the same part, like wamemgonga like severally hapo tu. So I think we are also protecting him from injuries juu hata unajua venye tuna struggle bila tuseme tu kweli. We really struggle without him, but we won. Morrison came on. I love my guy, man. Passion. Ukikaa vibaya hata unaenda pia. Passion, bro. Ukicheza vibaya pia unachezewa vibaya.
So yeah.
Yeah. And Klopp. I also love our Klopp region.
So I'm saying, as we are going into the derby, I honestly hope he doesn't make that mistake of putting someone like Morrison on the bench. Please, just let your midfield be something like Morrison, Alpha, Austin. I think that's a very good midfield to start with. I would bench him for the derby.
Lawi. I beg to differ.
Ni sawa? That's your opinion.
Sivo. Sawa. But me thinks form-wise kwa derby na uko na Undo na Munyendo kwa hiyo mid, we really need hata heri kuimprovise. Hata heri tu improvise tujue vile hiyo mid iko. Bro, na Rogers arudi. I hope si injury. Naoma striker wote Bendeka. Na nani mwingine?
Uko na Bendeka, uko na Chris, uko na Charles Bale, who has been a top scorer in Rwanda and a top scorer in Uganda, and he's not even in your starting 11. Not even starting 11, he's not even on the bench. So I don't know why you'd sign a striker and not even give him a chance. So uko na Chris, uko na Bendeka, uko na Charles, uko na Mark Shaban. You have an array of strikers over there. Wingers wako ndio wanafaa kwa on point. But also ukiwa na left back ka Bryson, right back ka Paul Ochoga, uko na bado Levin, uko na Kapen uko juu. Like, there's so many players at your disposal that you don't have an excuse not to win. So yeah, that's what's up. And then we go to Marashuga versus Bidco, which ended 0-0. Unfortunately, mimi sikuona highlights. Shangu, uliona kitu yoyote?
Mara yote. Ni Bidco kwanza? Thank God hata hakuna highlights.
Kwa nini?
Juu next time hawahitaji highlights juu kupigwa watapigwa. Wanacheza na Tusker. Ni nyinyi ama ni Tusker?
Si tunacheza na
nini?
nini?
Ni City Stars. I guess ni Tusker.
Tuko na City Stars.
Itabidi waonyeshwe kwa TV wakitandikwa.
So yeah, and finally we finish off with AFC Leopards versus Shabana, which ended 1-1. Yes, so Yes, thank you Emmanuel wangu. Tafadhali next time usiachwe, ende ukasaidie team, ende usaidie team wafunge bana Emmanuel.
Mwambie end month.
Hey.
Na akiachwa akuja Nyayo pia.
Ndio nimekumbuka nini? Juu before tuende story ya AFC, tafadhali nicheze hiyo ya Mark Shaban. Nimekumbuka nilikuwa na link hapa.
Mark Shaban hapa, Gor Mahia player, Ndani.
Asante.
Top striker.
Thank you Mark Shaban.
Top striker.
He's going to be an amazing super striker. Nyingo jeni, mtaona tu. Give the boy time. Venye Sheng yusema. But yeah, for AFC Leopards versus Shabana, Shabana opened up the score sheet with an amazing, in my opinion. Put one of the expertise for positioning by Omundi to give Shabana the first goal. Msaga ilikuwa Charles ama ilikuwa Ali? Siko sure nani alikuwa anasema ati Msaga aliona free kick ya Ovela akasema pia yeye anaweza jaribu afunge kaa hiyo, but yeah, fortunately
huyo ni Ali ndo anakuanga na hizo
za uchokozi. So Msaga had a free kick yenye aligonga ikienda kwa wall, wakatasol hapo, but Omundi had amazing positioning skills that he got the first goal for Shabana, and the stadium was on fire. It was crazy. And also in that same part, Ovela also had a very good chance yenye ikuingia. Easy free kicks zake walai. Wanafaa watumekie YouTube videos za easy free kick. Austin na Mushiri.
Kuna msee ana making hizo, but players wengi wao appreciate. A big shout out to Paul, anaitwa Paul Liechama. Yeah, he's such a good editor, man. He does them. Wangaya does appreciate, like he reposts, he posts them. Tyron does the same. Yeah, highlights the under 20 sana, but yeah, a big shout out to him, man.
Yes. Now, Shabana Tore Morero. For that goal that they conceded, I also feel like the defenders were so invested in ball watching rather than just going for the ball and utry kutackle ama uigonge nje upure or something like that. So Shabana left so much space for the Ovela and the Maxwell header. So there was this opportunity. I can't remember who crossed the ball hapo. Ikamiss Ovela, Maxwell akaigonga nje. And when you're looking back at it, is kulikuwa na so much spaces for these people to do all this thing. So yeah. And then Mishira with a good cross just for Bandi to hold Derek. And as I'm looking back at it, I honestly think Bandi should have gotten a red card, because that was a clear goal scoring opportunity. Kama angeshika Derek hivi, literally alimshika hivi. God, I don't know why the ref only gave that as a yellow.
Niko na pan.
Okay.
According to hapo. Najua Bandi aliambia ref after amepewa kadi. My band.
Haukuangi sawa.
Poleni guys. Nimefikiria tangu ipo dianze. Leo nilikuwa hiyo ndo nilikuwa nimeprepare leo.
So yeah, I honestly feel like that is an opportunity that Shabana were denied. And
appellant.
Not appellant, a red card.
A red card.
Yes. Because imagine that.
Unasema AFC wanashikana mashati nje na ndani ya ground.
Niliona after game walikuwa wanapigana.
Mbona wanakimbiza former Gor Mahia legend? Wanakimbiza Gor Mahia legend. Na hatujafika dabi na tukifika.
So yeah.
Jokes though.
No, naelewa. And in the dying minutes of the game, Levis had a very good save. I think his reflexes have so much improved and he's gotten so much better as a goalkeeper. And I'm very happy for him in that aspect. Austin Odongo and Oscar with good chances. Honestly, I hope Shabana fully put their trust in Oscar Juma and give him more opportunities for him to start.
By the way, hata mi
he's
ningekuwa mwalimu ningeanzisha Oscar juu one inaitwaje aerial ability yake.
Yeah.
Niliona like he's a good nini na AFC wako na so hata hizo crosses zikitoka kwa kina Mishira najua wako na ule pita ule jamaa mrefu but hawana uwino kwa defense yao for now. So
na Were ako bench
pia so ninge utilize but Oscar Juma, big shout out to Oscar. Is such a nini.
Yeah, so me in my opinion, I think Shabana should give Oscar more chances. He looks like he's going to be very good for them. One thing I just don't understand is why someone like Omune is on the bench, honestly. For me, it doesn't make sense.
Tactics.
And
Zambani.
tactical ni sawa. Bora wasichapwe. But yeah, I think Omune has consistently proven, especially last season, the fact that even when he got an injury, he was one of their best players and one of their top scorers. It simply proves how good Omune is. And the fact that Sayuna Angale scored the AFC and you're like, Omune isn't getting a chance, it's very side-eye. But yeah.
A big shout out to Semo. Sato nilikuwa nimefurahi aje kumuona wallahi. Nimekaa kama miezi 2. Tunaongea yes but game hata wallahi. Hata games za AFC sijui nilienda mwisho lini. I was so happy man to meet Semo. He's playing now. He's doing good for them. A big shout out. A big shout out to Ken. A big shout out to Big Vic. A big shout out to
Nampe Masaba playing time.
Big shout out to my 7 man.
Masaba ni player mkali. Mimi sijui kwa nini amuonangi hivyo but ni sawa.
Shula alicheza?
No, hata sikuangalia hiyo lineup. Acha tuangalie tu sasa. Before tumalize. Hata Alushula naye anakuanga mkali. Alushula.
Sikia venye umeisema. Ti hata Alushula naye anakuwa.
Si ndio?
Ni mkali.
Aileti. But ni sawa. So yeah, that's all the time we had for today. Producer, tebu nimalizie na mtu wa Sharks.
Ian Karani, Taifa, Karabang Sharks, Defender, Ndani.
Pone ukuje usaidie team Karani. Kaguru.
Maichi.
Pona ukuje usaidie team tafadhali. Ian Karani. So yes. So guys, thank you for watching us with our endless fights, banter, all those things.
Sunday tupatane Nyayo.
Kindly.
Nataka watu Arsenal nataka mkuje Mbu Auba. We need to beat them because we are currently 4th in the group. Cote d'Ivoire number 1, Gambia number 2. No, Gambia are 4th.
So si tuko 5th.
Si tuko 4th. Gambia wako 5th.
Gambia wako 4th.
Gambia wako 5th.
Sema Gambia wako 4th.
Tulia. Maten tulia. Nani mwingine? We are number 3. Kuna mtu hapo katikati Mozambique I guess. So we need to do something. Tunafaa toke for the boys. I hope Kingsley ametrain. Beni Makadhi asituangushe huko. Na tupatane derby 30th. Nini ingine?
Ni sawa. Yo guys, so please make sure this Sunday 4 p.m. we'll all be at Nyayo Stadium to support our boys.
Bendera.
Yes.
Ya Kenya.
Yeah, na mkuje in your jerseys. Kama una jersey, head to East West Fashions. They have so many jerseys for you and your friends and your family. So go buy. Support Kenyan creators. Support Kenyan footballers. Support Kenya. And support KE bana.
And support my music. on this channel.
Yes.
At Box to Box. Subscribe, like, share, comment.
Kwanza hapo kwa kushare, please. Tebu share with your friends. All of you guys. Na nawapenda sana. Bye.